Transparencies are a wonderful new, well, not real new product, but not too many people have played with them because they're a little more difficult. Transparency is exactly what the name implies. They are clear sheets, usually of acetate. Mostly they come with printing or some kind of lettering or something on it. In this case we have lettering. And the trickiest part about using a transparency is how to adhere it without having the adhesive show. So there are adhesives on the market. Some of them are spray, some of them are just roll-on that are made for transparencies, and sometimes they still show. What you can do is just use a little bit in a corner somewhere, and then perhaps just add a button over top of that area of the transparency that you have the adhesive. You can also do some other things with transparencies that I'll get to in a minute because I want to show you the samples, but one is sewing, and that's kind of fun too. You don't have anything to worry about for behind the scenes showing through. But let me also talk about transparencies and the fact that you can cut the transparencies. You do not have to use it as a whole sheet. In this case, which is super fun, all these words and letters for birthday, I am going to cut this with my paper trimmer, and I am going to cut it in such a way that I just leave a little area for the photo that I want to use on this page. So I already know that I want to sort of have, I want to say like an L shape. So I've only cut the transparency to a certain point, and then I'm going to come up here and meet it, and I'm going to have to do just a little bit more trimming this way, sorry. They're very, very durable. If they do happen to get ripped, no one's going to notice, just trim away a little bit more. So what I did here was cut the transparency. Now I've given focus to actually this area of my page, and now I can put a photo down, and I can add some journaling, put down his birth date, and we'll know exactly when this was taken. Now, let me show you something else with transparencies. Here's a finished page that we have. We have used this transparency underneath the photos, so we don't have to worry about hiding the adhesive. And we also, in this case, have done a little bit of decorative stitching, which will also hold this transparency in place. You could do one or the other, adhesive or sewing. And what I'd like to talk to you about is, what we could have done with this particular layout is we could have put the transparency over the photos, and look how it changes that. Now I'm going to take it away again. This is with the transparency underneath the photos. It looks great, but look at what happens. It changes the whole look. It's really fun. So try using both ways, see which way you like it. We have another display here, another layout here that we did. This is using a transparency underneath some photos. And this will show you we only put the adhesive, not under the whole transparency, but the adhesive is actually underneath where we have covered up with photos and other paper. So it's not difficult to use. It's just, I know that adhesive, we don't like to see that showing through. We want the photos to show and really shine. So have fun with transparencies. Don't be scared of them.